old school garage. Okay, we're gonna change plugs on this M8 ultra limited low. Anybody wants to know what plug number? Harley used to be R12, all the twin cams. These new ones are R10. Let's see, can you see them right there? Let's see here. Focus. I don't know. Anyway, there's 6 R10s. That might be better for you. Harley shop. I run Harley plugs. You can run whatever you want to plug run. For $7 and I think 95 cents a piece. Of course, you need 4 of them on the Milwaukee 8. Actually, we got a receipt here. 4 of them cost for $7.95 a piece, $8. So I'm going to change plugs on it. And this year I'm changing plug wires. I got Screaming Eagle plug wires. Of course, old school garage, we don't buy nothing new. These are someone got divorced and her husband bought these for, or she bought them for her husband. They got divorced and they were sitting in the garage. I ended up with them. I'm gonna put them on. 60 bucks saved here. So I'm gonna take the seat off, tank off, and show you what to do. If you don't know how to take the seat off, you shouldn't be doing this job. Just take it somewhere else. So I ain't gonna show you how to take the seat off. It's one bolt. Take the seat off, then I'll show you what to do with everything else. I'll be back soon to take the seat off, and we'll start this. Please like and subscribe. Okay, to get the tank off, you're gonna need a, hold on, 3/8. Take that bolt off right there, 3/8. You're gonna need, hold on, you're gonna need a 5/32. One of them. Take a bolt off right there. Take this chrome thing off. Now once you take this chrome thing off, there's a hose right here. This pulls out of for the fuel return. This unplugs there. This unplugs here. You come up, take it off, then you unplug that from your fuel pump. It's just a squeeze and pull. Then you grab this, and you just got it off there. You see, there's another hose on there, right there. You don't need to undo it. You just set this aside, just like that. Straight, scratching nothing. And when it's off, clean this too when you have it off. But now the tank will come right off. Well, not right off. You got 2 more bolts. You got them right here. Right here. Sorry, 4 bolts. That, and one on the other side. Okay. And that will be a T40. So let me put them up here and I'll show you how to take that in your way here. I probably will be. What you do is, once you get that off, put the gas cap back on. Because you don't want nothing to go down in there. Then you just start taking the bolts off. Because the tank's all done. Let me get down here. You got to really take the fuel line off. Let me get this set up here so I can kind of show you what we're doing. Try to move some stuff out of the way here so you can see what actually I'm doing. This is the part you have to be careful. I mean, not really, but you don't want to let O-ring go bad, especially when they close the Harley shop down here and I have to go 80 miles or 60 miles to get a thing. Let me see how you. It's been so long since. There we go. Push up on it like that to release it. And there we go. Squirt it a little bit. So all you gotta do, get a rag, wipe that off. Wipe that off. All right. Hopefully it all stays good. Push up, release it. Now it's still up. It's still stuck up. Now when you put it back on, it pushes down, seals it. There's a rubber seal up in there. I've never ever had to change one. This could be the time. Just be very careful. If it does go bad, you can change it. I've never changed one before, so that's gonna be new to me to show you how to do it. But I'm not doing it on this one unless it needs it. Now you just pull the tank off, and then get you back up here. I'm sorry about all this. I'm trying to get the best pictures you can get. Now I'll go on the other side to show you. Just grab a hold of the tank, and it should come off. It should. There you go. And you set it aside where it don't get scratched. Ugh. Now it's off. Now while I'm in here, I put a electrical thing in it not that long ago for me to plug stuff in. So now but I didn't run it up underneath the tank. That was my fault because I was trying to get it where it was right. Now, since I have it there, I'm gonna run it right. I'm gonna run it right underneath that thing. You won't have to do this because yours will be fine. This one's where I can plug in a USB, tell you the wattage of my stuff. So I'm gonna run right on the backbone of the tank. So it's in there now. All right. I know shouldn't be this long. I want to get you back down here. Maybe hold on. Yeah. I'll get you back down here and we'll start taking the plugs and plug wires off and show you where you're at. Okay, let me back it up here a little bit. There you go. I want to start with the easy plugs. So, easy plugs. We'll get them out first. Let me see. I'm going to put new wires on, so I'm going to try to do the wires on each plug. I'll pull off. I'm going to do this back one first. Let's see here. It might be tough to get off. Personally, I just find me like a straight screwdriver. Try to get in there, pull it up like that. Boom, boom, boom. Now these were changed almost 15,000 miles ago. I had these changed. So these might not be that bad. I'm going to show you what they look like. 15,000 miles. Because that's all I had in them. Like I said, they don't need to be tight anyway. You tighten them, you have a chance to strip them. They were perfect. So, 15,000 miles. This plug. I guess I could have got a hold on a second here. Let me find you one of them. There you go. Get this long one. I don't need a big one, but it's something I can get a hold of it and pull it out. There you go, without falling all over the place. 15,000 mile plug outside. Same plugs. Like I said, I put these in myself. So we're going to see, you're going to see right here firsthand what 15,000 miles looks like. Some of you might say, whew, that's 15,000 miles right there, guys. 15,000 miles. Not bad. A little carved up. This is why I changed it. Now I'll grab me a rag. There's nothing down in there. I already looked before I started cracking on it. There's nothing that could fall down in there. But it's not the cleanest in the world. And there's nothing you can really do about that. These things are supposed to be pre-gapped. I'll show you what the difference is from 15,000 miles. You see how close the one is and how far the gap is on the other one? Has 15,000 miles being burnt. I got my fueler here. I'm at fuel them at 32. That's factory. That's what they came as Harley at, 32. And that is what I'm going to make sure all of them is before I start putting them in. I'll make sure they're 32. I'll just slide down in. Ain't nothing too crazy. Put this back on it. Like I said, if it goes in tight when you're first starting it, stop it. Back it up. Like I said, if it starts going in tight, it's never right. That's what my saying is. If it starts going in tight, it's never right. Now me personally, I hate these spark plug things. Me personally, because they get stuck on them. Damn things we put them back in. Alright. Now we're going to start changing the plug wires. This one's going to be easy. Easy cheesy. I don't even know where the heck it went to. It just laid up in there. Alright, it's very easy. This one's going to be easy. I hope. Well, I have to say one thing. It was easy, alright. Easy cheesy. This is the one that came off of it. Don't look that bad. The one, find the little one on this one. Match them up. That's all you gotta do. Match them up. That one hits. This one hits. This one hits. I don't know. I don't know. These are the one that goes down inside. These are the one that goes in this. Okay, this is the one that came off. Regular factory plug. Looks pretty cool, don't it? Look at these. They get little Harley Davidsons on them. They are a lot thicker. A lot thicker. Look at the difference. I don't know. But we're going to put these on. I'm going to try to put them on. Put it that way. So we go back in here and look. Clean that baby off. I hope you don't just see my head. That's stupid. But I don't know what you're going to see here. I'm going to put this thing back in there. I guess you put it in until you hear it click. Just like that. Line her up. Line her up where I need it. Put this baby on here. Just like that. Put one. I don't know if that's one or not. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it is. And that's it. The plug wire off the front one. Got one little clip here that could go back on the new one, but I had to pull these little clips out like this. What I'm going to do is, I guess I'm going to try to like figure out how to put safety tabs on it, because I ain't going to get them off. I don't even know how I'm going to get them off. I don't think you can get them off. But we're going to figure that out. But right now I want to take the plug out. You already saw me how to take the plug out. I'll do it again on the front one. Most important, everybody knows how to do this. Everybody has a twin cam knows how to take the plugs out of these. The ones you have to worry about is the ones in the bottom and the top of the motor. They're a little tricky, I ain't going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you, they are. I do put a little bit of Everseas in them because it just, I don't know, just me, might not need to. Look at the front plug. Front plug looks great. This is the front plug, or the back plug, wherever you guys want to say it. The front cylinder plug. This is the back cylinder plug. You can tell which one. You know what I mean? Yeah. Them damn Harleys. For this one, you see what she's reading. This one doesn't look bad at all. Let me get the gauge out here. As soon as I find the gauge I need, there's 32. That's what the other ones are. It is 32. It don't look that bad. But we're gonna put a new one in because you're going to don't just change one. You don't change the two outside and leave the two back at bottom top ones that need it. You're gonna change them all. And make sure you have a field gauge, because like I said, I know Harley said they're all the same, but make sure they are. All right. Just put her down in like that. Like I said, when you start putting this in, if it's tight, it's not right. You know what I mean? So make sure it just goes in just like that. If it starts screwing in tight at the beginning, like I said, always here, remember, if it's tight, it's not right when you start. And don't get crazy on these things either, guys. When you crack them down, screw the fucking plugs out. You know, if you're not comfortable doing it, don't do it. And like I said, I might. Now I'm gonna try to run the other one in, the other plug wire. Try to get in there and how it's set. And I'll show you how I got it once I get it set up. I don't think you guys really need to see how to do it. You just plug it in, run it across the frame, plug it down, keep it off. Now we're on the top plug. Now I'm gonna try to set this up like this. I don't know if the camera's gonna fall. I don't know. First of all, these are little, you can't just pull on these. I mean, you could, but if you're gonna reuse them, I'm gonna show you how to take them off. Cause you pull on these and you're gonna reuse them, you pull that out, you mess the wire up, something like that, then you're gonna have to go buy new wires. A lot of people don't want to go do that. The only reason I put new wires on is because I got them gave to me. Take one of these, make sure you don't put a hole in the damn thing when you go down there. Try to get a hold of the bottom of it. Try to, put it that way. It's not as easy as you think. I'm not gonna lie. It's not as easy as you think to get these off. I mean, you could actually pull on it, I guess, but like I said, I'm going to try to show you how to take them off there without it. It can be a pain in the ass. Let me see, I got a couple sets of these. I don't know which one's going to work, which one ain't going to work. You're just going to have to keep fooling around, just like I do here. Might have to get a flashlight. Of course, you know, I already busted my knuckles up. Look at that. Trying to do stuff already on this thing. It ain't like a, let me see here. I gotta get this thing undone here. Get that wire out here. There's a wire plug underneath out there. Let me see, I'm just gonna unplug it because I'm gonna change wires anyway. It might be easier for you to unplug it. See what I'm talking about? Just unplug it from the coil. It's probably gonna be easier. You get it? You get this thing down in there. And there you go. That's all there is to it. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm looking down in there, and she's a mess. It got all kinds of stuff down in there. I don't know if you can see or not. I'm gonna try to show you. Let me go and try to zoom in. I don't know if you can see or not. You see that stuff down around that plug? You see that? Do not take that plug out with that stuff in there. So now I'm gonna have to figure out how to blow all that stuff out. I'll be right back and show you what I did. Got all that out. You can see, let me put my stuff down and I'll show you what I did. See, it's all cleaned up. It's all that debris out. I'll show you what I did. Plus, when you got the gas tank off, do yourself a favor and clean up your rocker boxes. I'm gonna do that too. I ain't gonna show you how I do it. Everybody should know how to do that. Let me set this back down here. Show you what I used. All of you guys won't have what I got. That's why I was trying to figure out if I had one of them things to show you. This is what you need. You guys, right here. Put it down there with the air compressor. And it'll blow out. Hopefully it works. It should work. I made one of these because I work on these bikes all the time. So I'll show you. See this thing? Piece of copper. Went down, I got an off and on valve. Just go. Turn it on, listen. Turn it off. You don't need a big air compressor. I just got that little thing there. That's all I do for the bikes. Well, anyway, I set this thing down in here. See, I got the end of it all smashed. So I'll go right around the plug. And boom, boom, boom. Blow them right out. I know you guys, if you got only one bike, you don't need this. Unless you want to make something pretty cool. You know, it would do a lot of things, really, but I use it for this. But one of them regular will do it. So, let's get this thing back here. Oops, sorry guys, I'm on this thing. I'm trying to get her set here where you guys can see on this cross. Let me take the plug out. I'm trying to. There we go. Can you guys see there? Let me see. Right here's the plug. Yeah, you can see. Alright, let's get her going. Let's get her going. Let's find the plug stuff. Let's get this thing going down in there. Okay, this is, put her down in there after you clean her out. Make sure you have a thing. Like I said, they're not too tight. Get them in there. Just gotta make sure they're not too tight. You don't want to, that's the last thing you want to do. The hard part is getting the plug in there and getting everything where you want it. I'll show you in a minute. You see how, you saw the back plug on the side. This one ain't bad. It ain't bad at all. Let me see here. I mean, it's bad. Don't get me wrong. 15,000 miles. They say 30. I would not want to run that thing for 30,000 miles. That's personally me. Don't want to run it. I got the plugs over there. Okay, now what I do now is like I did with all the other ones. Check the gaps. That in here. That's what I was looking for. Let's see what it was when I took it out. Let's see here. We're going in should be 32. That's what I've been running. Let's see here. Going this one in the back. 32. I mean, it didn't really. It's just dirty. It really. It's probably a good plug. Get the new one out. Brand new one. Make sure it's 32. It should be. Yes, it is. Stick on this. Check down in there. Make sure there's nothing around it. Put on this. Now, I just told you guys I was going to put some Everseas on that. I'm not going to. I should. Man, I should. Hold on. Let me see what I got. Some anti-seed compound, extreme temperatures. Right there. That's what I use on all plugs, even on cars. It's not gray. It's like a, well, I guess it is gray. I'm just going to put a little bit on the thing. Nothing major. I ain't going to go crazy with it. I ain't going crazy with it. See, I'll just show you. That's all I'm going to do. Ain't nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I mean, you put your finger on it, run it around the seals. Ain't nothing crazy. Shouldn't even do it, but shouldn't even have to do this. But I'm going to. Put the rag off my finger. I'm going to do the front one too. Well, here we go. Set down there. See it? Went tight. When it's tight, it's not right. Back her up. Put her back there. Like I always told you, if it's tight, not right. That was a good chance right there, just showing you. It's tight, it's not right. There you go. That's how it's supposed to go. See how it was? It was tight for me. That's what I always told you guys. When it's tight, it's not right. Make sure you don't want to strip that nothing out. Nothing out. Okay, what I do now is I try to get this off the plug. It's gonna be a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is a bitch. Some plugs are a little better than the others, or it ends that you might be able to get in there. We're gonna try this one. Let's see, it might be better. Some of them locks in better. And you can get them out, you see? You just have to find which one you have. Then I put it back on there. And I don't put it on there tight, pushing down over the rubber. I don't want the rubber on. And I just tighten it. And like I said, now you got that Everseas on. So it's going to tighten a little better. Just like that. And pulls off. So now I'm going to put the plug wire on. And I'm going to do the front one. And do the same thing in the front one. I'll show you what I do on it. Okay, I hope you can hear it. The air compressor's on. I'm going to blow this out. Get down there around the plug. Turn her on. I saw it blow out. I don't know if you guys saw it. I saw her blow out. Let me look down here. Get a flashlight. Make sure you got it all out. It is all out. Now you just take the plug. All that noise is off there. Now you just take the plug out. Like I said, take the plug out. And anybody wants to know, I know you don't, I use it in Pittsburgh. I used to use Craftsman. Around here, you have to go to Lowe's now to get Craftsman. They're not as good as they used to be. And they give you, I don't know, Pittsburgh. Hell, you break it, take it right back to Harbor Freight, and they give you another one. I mean, ain't no if in the bus. Well, not bad, but there was stuff smashed down around there. I ain't gonna lie, guys. There is mud down in there. Ooh, that just hit my damn head. Ain't that bad. But look around the ring. You see that? I didn't like that. Didn't like that. Looking down in there, there is a little bit of mud around the hole, like dirt built up, but I ain't gonna hit it now. It's not on the where the thing is down in. It should be good. Hell, first time I noticed that, I changed the plugs when it's all the time. So you guys don't need to watch me do all this stuff again. You already saw me do the other one. I'm gonna gap it, put it in, run the plugs, get in. So I'll show you when it's all done. Trying to put everything back on. If you hear a bunch of storming in the background, we're getting a little storm here. So rain hitting the metal roof and stuff. That's all it is. We're getting a heck of a storm here. You know, it's just the way it is. All right. I cleaned everything, cleaned the rocker boxes off, cleaned everything I could, You're only in there once every 2 years. Clean it. I cleaned the tank off. Like I said, you're in there once every 2 years. Clean it. Don't mess around. Just clean it. Try to get this thing up in here. There we go. Try to sit down in there. It is very simple. These bikes are very simple. Taking the tank off. Ain't like the old ones have to worry about the damn screws or the bolt or the damn hose. Like the old twin cams had them hoses. You have to take the hose off, make sure nothing's leaking. These are a lot more easier to take off. There is some stuff though that you got to make sure before, like I just, before you do, you got this and this and this thing here. Thing here, guys, goes on the back side. Very simple. It's just a cover. It's all pretty much there. But we'll put that on. Ain't much to it. Like I said, ain't much to it. Once you get it set, you'll be good. As soon as you figure out how to get the thing set, there you go. Well, look at that, look at this way. It goes the other way. I know which way it goes. It's just a pain in my ass. I'll put this down. It goes like this. Just like that. Why they go like that, I don't have a clue what's going on there. I think it's kind of stupid. It really is. I think it's just something supposed to leave something out of it. Not on to them. First, one day I thought it was underneath here when I first got it, but it's not. It's here on the top. I know I'm taking too long for this. Alright, but anyway, make sure it's on there. This thing here, pretty self-explanatory. You got a hose that goes off of this. This plugs into this up here. You just grab it. Whoop, make sure you don't scratch nothing up. Plug it right in your fuel pump. Set it aside. Figure out which way it goes. I think it goes that way. I don't know. Take the gas lid off. And you set this thing down on. Like I said, you're going to have to pull it a little bit. Figure out which way it goes. And all kinds of stuff here. It's not hard. And that's about it. Right there. That is it. I mean, that's not hard at all. There's this rubber hose down here. I showed you unplug. Plug it back in. Just take everything off. Plug everything in that you unplugged. The same way. You took it off. You put it on. The same way. Now is this right? You have to make sure it's flush. You know what I mean? Just make sure it's flush. Ain't no big deal. You'll get it. Now I have more wires on my bike than you guys have. Because I got all kinds of stuff hooked up. I got lights to the saddlebags. I got trailer hitch. I got everything. So now once you got all that on there, you take this bolt, take this right here, which is 3/8. Just start putting that in there, just like this. Make sure it goes in. Like I said, if it's tight, it's not right. All you do is tighten that up in there. Take this little bolt, right here, little bolt. It goes in the front of the chrome, down here. It's always up. Whoa! Don't do what I just did. This is live shit here, man. This is live shit. This is stuff you don't want to do. You don't want to drop that. You lose that little thing, you're in trouble. Maybe turn the steering wheel. Whoop. Well, probably help you turn the steering wheel. Put it on my shoulder. I'm blocking you. I know I am. I gotta get this down in there. And this is there we go. Get that down in there like that. Get it started, and you go from there. That's all you gotta do. And that's how you get the gas tank on. Then 2 bolts on the front, and gas tank will be on. Hey guys, so got the gas tank on. It's not tight, but it's on. I want to show you guys how to do this. Pull up on that, pull up in, just like that. You pop back down. Make sure it's hauled. Grab do a rag, wipe it off. And then, like I said, this is the thing I say right now. Then you just hope you don't have no leaks. Because if you got leaks, there's a rubber or a seal in there. I've never changed one. Never had one come in leaking. I mean, you guys ever had to change one? If you're in this long in the video, I didn't want the video to be this long. Let me know in the comments if you ever had to change one. I've never had to change one. Maybe I've just been lucky. But I want to tighten, get sure everything's tightened up, and then I want to start it and see how it works. And let you know this is what it sounds like. I hope the plug wires work. I got everything on tight. Let's turn it on, make sure it was in neutral before we start this video. The end of the video. I'm sorry it's been so long to change this plug. I wanted you to show you as much as I could, plus the plug wires. It's very simple. You do it yourself. 30 minutes, maybe an hour if you don't know what you're doing at all. If you have to really go by a piece. And now I'm just gonna start it, make sure it starts. You know what I mean? Make sure I don't have no leak. So far so good. Might not be able to hear me. Guys, that damn phone fell off the thing. That was weird. It only happened to old school garage. Please like and subscribe. Sorry about the phone falling on the floor. Trying to help you. Put something in the comments if you have a problem. Just make sure this right here does not leak when you put it back on. Make sure that does not leak. Until next time, keep the wheels rolling.